So guys, trust me, you are actually in one of the best spaces, right? Because trading is no joke. You are definitely going to make money from trading if you are doing the right thing, right? If you are doing the right thing. Now, trust me, I've made so much money from this space. A lot of other people, a lot of your coaches have made so much money from this space as well, right? And now I just want to do this class to teach you guys how to effectively take your trades, right? How to effectively take your trades, because a lot of people do not know how to take the trades. They see the trades being posted every single day. They don't know how to take it. They don't know how to effectively take it in order to make a good amount of money, not just $1, $2, $3, right? Because I see a lot of people posting their results and they're making $1, $2, $2. There's no reason, right? There's actually no reason why you should be making that little money, because we're not here to make little money. If you want to make little money, we can make it from 9 to 5, right? We can make it from selling one or two random things online. But if you want to make serious money, this is a space that you need to be in, and you are already in that space, right? So if you utilize it very, very well, then you are good, right? If you utilize it very, very well, then you are good. Then your resubscription is even like beans to you. Your resubscription is going to be very like cheap to you, because trust me, I got started in this space as a trader just like yourselves, right? As a brand new, like new to trading and everything. And then I got the training, I got the knowledge, and now I can even trade by myself, even without signals, right? Even without signals, because there's live classes every single day. Some of you don't know how to access the live classes, right? But you can access the live classes from your back office, right? There's live classes, there's even a timetable every single day. You can access them every single day from your back office. Now, this call is not an onboarding call. If you don't know how to access live classes, this is not the call for you. This one is for people that want to know how to copy their trades, right? If you want to know how to access this, access that, access your copy trading app, access Solex, access Swipe to Trade, you have that on your onboarding guide as well, right? We've already done a call for that, and that call was also recorded for people that missed to be able to watch. So this particular one is just straightforward, like straight into the trade. So I'm not teaching how to set up Solex. I'm not teaching how to set up. No, I'm only teaching how to copy the trades, right? Now I'm going to just go straight into it so that we do not waste any time. Now we already know that the copy trading app, the trading app that you're going to be using is the MetaTrader 5 app, right? The one in the middle here, the MetaTrader 5 app. Now, once you have connected your broker, your XM broker to your MetaTrader 5 app, you are good to go, right? You connect your your XM broker that you have already funded, right? You have created your trading account with XM, you have funded, and you have connected it to your MetaTrader 5, right? This is exactly how you are going to be copying your trades, right? This is exactly how you're going to be copying your trades. So we're going to just quickly go to the trading app. We're going to quickly go to the trading app, and I'm going to just look for a trade that we're going to be using as an example. Give me a second. I'm going to be looking for a trade that we're going to use. Give me a second. So I'm just going to go to, let's use this trade, for example. This trade was posted on Friday in the Iconic Hub, right? This trade was posted on Friday, and this is a gold trade. And we've been asked to do what? We've been asked to buy gold. And we were given 3 take profits. No, we don't have different types of MetaTrader app. Please reserve your questions for the end of the call. I'll take all of them. We only have one MetaTrader 5. The other one is MetaTrader 4, but it's like a low version of the MetaTrader 5. The MetaTrader 5 is the advanced one. So you want to make sure you are using that one. So this is the trade that we've been given to take, right? Now we've been told to go and buy gold. And then we've been given 3 take profits, meaning we're going to be making profits 3 times on this trade, assuming the trade goes in the right direction. And we've been given a stop loss, right? Guys, you want to make sure you do not trade without stop loss. Don't ever take a trade without a stop loss, because that's the quickest way to blow your account, right? Don't ever take a trade without stop loss. Make sure you're always using your stop loss, right? Now we're going to go and take this trade. This trade, we're supposed to take it 3 times, right? Once you've been given a trade and you have been given 3 take profits, you can take it 3 times, except your account size is too small and your account size will not be able to hold 3 trades. Then there's no reason why you should be taking a trade 3 times if you have a very tiny account, right? If you have a $20, $30, $50 account, your account size is small. You can take the trade once. You can even take it. You can even take it 3 times. Nobody will stop you. But like, if I'm giving you advice, I'll advise you not to take it 3 times, except you have like a better account, right? So I'm going to go to my trading app, and then we all know that XAUUSD is gold, right? We all know that XAUUSD is gold. The reason why it is white and is not like moving is because today is Sunday. We all know that the forex market is not open on Sundays or Saturdays. It's going to open Sunday midnight, going into Monday morning, right? But right now the market is not open. That is why it is showing white. But I'm just going to use it as an example for you guys, right? Now we all know that XAUUSD is gold versus US dollar. For some of you, it is still going to be written as gold. For some of you, it is still going to be written as gold. But for those of you that it is written as XAU, you already know that it is gold, right? When I even click it, you can see it says gold versus US dollar. So I'm just going to click on trade. Then you see where it says stop loss, and you see where it says take profits. It's very, very easy. That's all we're going to be doing. So we're going to be putting our take profit. Now, what was the first take profit that was given to us? 3452.5, right? I want to be sure that every single person is understanding. 3452.5 was the first take profit that was given to us. So we're going to be putting that in where it says take profit, right? 3452.5. Did I get it right? 3452.5, right? I've put in the take profits. Now we've been given stop loss as 3436.29. Guys, I hope you can see it. Stop loss. Let me screenshot it so that it's very like clear. Give me a second. So where is that picture now? So I'm just going to go to the picture, right? So this is the picture, right? So this is the picture, and then 3436.29 for the stop loss. 3426.29. Hope I got it right. 3436.29. 3436.29. Guys, you know that we are done with this trade. We are done taking this trade. Now, what we asked to do, we're asked to buy. All we have to do is come back here and click on the blue button that says buy, and we are done. Is there anybody that doesn't know how to do this? Let me see in the chat box. Is there anybody that doesn't know how to do this? Like, this is so simple, right? This is so simple. Give me type a 1 in the chat box if you understood what I just taught. If you don't understand, type I don't understand. If you understood, type a 1. If you don't understand, type I don't understand. Chuku, Chuku, what do you not understand? What do you not understand? You are not putting in the entry value, because most of the time when the trade is given to you, it is already at the entry value that they want you to take the trade. So let me just go back to this trade now. Let me go to gold, right? Let me go to gold and let me click on the gold chart, right? Now, let me say, for instance, I am an expert and I want to give you this trade for you to copy and paste, right? This trade now, the current price of this trade, you can see that green line at the top. Can you guys see that green line? Let me screenshot it for you. Now, you see this green line at the top? 34 what? 3434, right? That is the current entry price of the market. So definitely, if I am giving you a gold trade right now, I already know what the current price of the market is, which is what? 3434. Now, when you want to take this trade, you do not need to put in 3434. The market price is already there. So you don't need to put it. It is already there. So all you need to do is buy the trade from that point, put in your stop loss and your take profit. The entry point is already the market, the current market price. Please, if you understand what I just said, please type a 1. I want every single person to follow. Like, I want you guys to be able to take your trades very, very well and like make money from it, right? I want you guys to be able to take your trades and make money from it. So when a trade is given to you, it is already at the market price. You do not need to type in the market price. All you need to do is go and take the trade. That is why you are only putting in your stop loss and your take profits. Now, if I give this trade now, if I give you this trade now as to go and buy gold right now, and you don't take this trade up to 20 minutes later, you come online and you see the trade 20 minutes later, probably the price will no longer be on 3434. It would have gone maybe either up or down. So that means you are not supposed to take that trade again. So if a trade is given to you, you want to make sure you also look at the time when that trade was given to you. If it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you can still take the trade. But once the trade has gone up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, there's no need for you to take that trade because that trade has passed already. That trade has left you. Do not rush and enter the trade when you have already missed it. You wait for another trade to be posted, right? You wait for another trade to be posted. You can be getting your signals from the Solex app, the Plutus is on the Solex app. You can get your signals from the Manara AI scanner. Manara AI scanner can give you up to 30, 40, 50 trades in a day, right? You can get your signals. The signals on the Iconic group chat, they are just extra. They are not all the signals that you're supposed to be getting. You're supposed to get signals from the Solex app itself. Some people don't even bother to open their Solex app because they see that we post signals on the trading group chat, which is not supposed to be so. So write down your questions for the end of the session so that we're going to be very fast. So that's exactly how to copy and paste a trade, right? Now I've taken this trade once. Where is that trade now? So now I just did an example of that trade once, right? Now you can, once you take that trade, when you click on buy, you can redo the same process. Take the trade a second time with your second stop loss. Let me use another trade as an example now. Give me a second. Let me use another trade as an example. Let me use another trade as an example. Give me a second, guys. Let me use another trade as an example. Let me use another trade as an example. Let me see if there's another trade here that we can use. Now let's use this trade now as an example, right? Let's use this trade as an example. Now you can see that this trade is, we've been asked to sell gold, right? We've been asked to sell gold and we're given 2 take profits and 1 stop loss, meaning we're going to be taking this trade 2 times, right? I'm going to do it again for those of you that did not understand the first time. So I'm going to come back to my trading app, right? Which is the MetaTrader 5. I click on the MetaTrader 5. I click on gold, which is XAU USD. I click on trade. And I put in the stop loss. What was the stop loss that was given to us? The stop loss that was given to us is 3425.98. 3425.98. What was the take profit that was given to us? Take profit that was given to us is what? So I'm going to be using take profit 1, 3418, right? 3418. Now, what were we asked to do? We were asked to sell. So for this particular trade, we are not going to be clicking on the buy button. We're going to be clicking on the sell button and we are done. So easy, right? So easy, so simple. Now, another thing you need to know is your lot size, right? You see this part here where I'm clicking on. Let me highlight it for you guys so you can see. You see this part where I'm clicking on? That is your lot size. So your lot size is what you are willing to risk for the trade or what you are willing to profit. Now, let me ask you guys a question, right? Assuming I want to start a business and I start that business with 500,000 Naira and Mr. B wants to start a business and they start their business with 5 million Naira. Are we going to make the same amount of profits? Are we going to make the same amount of profits? Yes or no? Are we going to make the same amount of profits? Yes or no? No, exactly. Mr. B is going to make way more than me, right? Now, let me show you guys something. Now, you guys, let me show you guys this trading history on this particular trading account, right? Now, look at this trade. Look at this trade. The amount, the money in this account is $3,000, right? Now, you can see that when I'm making profits, I can make like $1,000 for one single trade, right? I can make $1,000, I can make $300, I can make $200. It is because of my lot size, right? The bigger your lot size, the bigger your profits. The bigger your account size, the bigger your profits. You cannot have a $20 account size and you want to make the same amount of profit that somebody with a $3,000 account size is making. It's not possible. It's actually possible if you increase your lot size, but you don't want to do that so much. You don't want to overdo it, right? So your lot size is what's going to help you make like way more. Now you can see that on this particular account, I've made $4,900 profits, right? $4,900 profits. And this is because of the lot size. Trust me, if you are using 0.01 lot size to trade, you are going to be making, you guys, let me even show you guys. It's not like, let me even show you guys from here. Let me show you guys people that are using 0.01 lot size to trade. This one is even 0.03 and you can see that it's small. Okay, now look at this particular trade now that this person took. You can see the person is trading, the person is buying gold with 0.01. The person is buying gold with 0.01. Now look at the profit, $2, 0.5 cents. Like it's very small, right? So if you know you want to make like a good amount of money, 0.01 is a very small lot size. Like it's too small. It's too small. Like it will take a long time for you to actually make the money with 0.01 lot size. It is too small. I'm sure some of you here already use it. Some of you here already use 0.01, 0.02, but for me, I do not trade with anything that is less than 0.05, right? So your lot size is what will determine how much you are going to be making on that trade, or how much you are going to be risking on that trade, right? The same way you can make $500 is the same way you can lose $500. So you have to be careful when using it as well. But at least from 0.05 is good enough, right? So this lot size is just like I said, if I start a business with 500,000 naira and somebody else starts with 5 million naira, they're going to be making way more profits than me. That's just the same thing with the lot size. So if I put in my lot size as 0.01, I'm going to be making maybe $5, $10 per trade, $15 per trade. But if I want to make $100 per trade, $150 per trade, I can change here to 0.05. 0.05 is bigger than 0.01. Now we have different lot sizes. We have different lot sizes. Let me see if I can see the lot size charts for you. You also want to make sure you have, anyway, let me just tell you guys. So you can use 0.01. It's very, very small. Your profits are going to be very, very small with this lot size. You can use 0.02, you can use 0.03, you can use 0.04, 0.05, 0.06, 0.07, 0. So the higher you go, the higher your profits, right? The higher you go, the higher your profits. But I feel like 0.05 is ideal, especially if you are trading gold, so that you can be seeing the money well, right? So you'll not be making $1, $2, 0.5 cents. If you understand what I explained about lot size, please type a 1 in the chat box. If you understand what I explained about lot size, please type a 1 in the chat box. If you understand what I explained by lot size, if you don't understand, type I don't understand. If you don't understand, type I don't understand. If you don't understand, type I don't understand. Okay, so everybody understands. So that's exactly how to take a trade and how to adjust your lot size so that you can make a better amount of profits. You can make a better amount of profits, right? So what else? So let me show you guys how to, I wish I was sharing my other phone so that I can actually use that one to show you guys how to give me a second. I would like to share with my other phone. Just give me 1 second. I would like to share with my other phone. Just give me 1 second. So that I can show you guys, apart from copying and pasting your trades, there are other things you need to know how to do. Now, sometimes when you are on a trade, most times you don't have to wait. Yes, I want to show you how to modify a trade. In case you take your trade and you made a mistake, you can always modify it, right? You can always modify it, or you can modify it, you can edit it. Give me a second. Let me share with my other phone so that I'll be sure, so that I can just take the trades like live for you guys. So let me share with my other phone. Give me a second. So I'm sharing my other phone now, and I'm just going to show you guys how to modify a trade, right? Now I'm going to go to MT5 now. I'm going to MT5, right? This is MT5. This MT5. Now this is a demo account, so I can definitely use this one to actually take the trades so that you guys can see live, right? Now let's use a trade as an example for this one. Let's look for a trade that we'll use as an example. Let's use this trade as an example, right? Let's use this gold trade as an example. Now I'm just going to quickly take this gold trade because I know everybody already knows how to take a trade. So I'm going to click on gold. Why is this phone always doing like this? Let me just use AUD NZD. Let me use any one for this example. I don't know why this account is always acting up. The gold is always okay. So let's use this gold as an example, right? So let's click on XAU USD, right? Now I click on XAU USD, I click on trade, right? This is my MetaTrader 5 app. So now we've been given this trade, right? Now we've been told to go and buy gold, right? Now we've been given 3 take profits, meaning we're going to be making profits 3 times on this trade, and we've been given 1 stop loss, right? Now I'm going to put in the first take profits, which is what? 3341. 3341, right? Then I'm going to be putting in the stop loss, which is 33320, right? Stop loss 333, sorry, actually 4 3s. So 3333.20, right? Then I'm going to be clicking on what they asked us to buy. So I'm going to be clicking on buy. So you can see that my lot size is already on 0.05, like I told you guys, right? My lot size is already on 0.05. So I'm going to be clicking on what? Buy. This is a demo account, so I can definitely invalid SL. Yes, it's because the market has passed that entry point. The market is no longer on that entry point, and also today is Sunday, so it will not be able to take the trade. I wish I could take, that's true. I have to use BTC. Let me use BTC for this example. Let me use BTC for this example. I want to be able to actually take this trade on this live account, sorry, on this demo account, so that you can also see how to take the BTC trade. Give me a second, guys. So what account can I use now for this example? What account now can I use for this example? Let me log into an XM. Should I log into an XM? It's going to take time. I think because today is Sunday and I want to use BTC, but BTC is not clicking. Okay, I'm just going to use this for the example. I'm just going to use this for the example so that I don't waste too much time, right? When you want to search for your BTC, just search for it properly. But I'm just going to use this one for an example, for the example. So I'm going to click on trade, right? Now I'm going to look for a BTC trade and use for this example. Let me even see if it will work first of all. Let me even see if it will work. It didn't work because the market is closed. So, but do you guys understand how to copy and paste a trade? It's actually difficult for me to show you guys actually take the trade, but I just showed you guys how to copy and paste the trade. But if you understand, just let me know. If you understand every single thing I said about how to copy and paste a trade, just let me know. Somebody said, does this apply to me? If what applies to you? If what applies to you? So if you want to take a trade, let me say they give you a trade, right? And you were asked to buy, the trade is not market execution, right? There are some trades that you see buy limits, sell limits, buy stop, sell stop. You know all those things, right? So some trades are not trades that you take instantly. Some trades are trades that you will put in the trade, but the trade is going to activate later, right? For trades like buy stop, sell stop, and all those things. So you see where it says market execution, you see that there's an arrow button there. Once you click that arrow button down, you are going to see where it says buy limit, sell stop, buy stop, so whatever they give you on that trade. Now for this particular trade, they asked us to buy gold. They did not say buy limits. They did not say sell limit. They did not say sell stop, buy stop. They just told us to go and buy gold. So long as they said we should go and buy gold, we already know that it is instant execution, meaning we will just go and take the trade immediately. Now, if on this trade they wrote buy limits, sell limits, buy stop, sell stop, that means, let me say they put buy stop here. That means when we come to this trade, we are going to click on market execution. Then we are going to click on buy stop first. So after clicking on buy stop, before we'll now put in our stop loss and our take profit and then take the trade, right? I hope everybody understands. Now, if we're giving buy limits, we'll click on buy limits before putting in the trade parameters. Just the same thing for any other one. If we're giving buy stop limits, you click buy stop limits before putting in your stop loss and your take profit, like whichever one you were giving. But if you weren't giving buy stop, sell stop, buy limits, sell limits, all you have to do is just use your market execution, right? Instant execution. For this one, it's called exchange execution. On your own, it can be instant execution. You click on it and you put in your parameters and you are done taking the trade, right? When you want to close the trade, all you have to do is long press on the trade. And you see where it says close position, right? You see where it says close position. I can even use this one to show you guys how to modify a trade, because this trade has been open since last week. So I can just use this one to show you guys, because I'm not able to take another trade right now because it is Sunday, right? So I can click on this trade now because I have I had somebody that the person was already on a trade, and then they were calling me and asking me, coach, please, how do I close the trade? How do I close the trade? Trust me, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, right? So these things are very fast. You have to be fast as well. So if I click on this trade now, you can see where it says close position. That is all I have to do to be able to close this trade. I click on close position. I don't know if it will work right now. Say it worked. So it will take you to this point, and then you click on this yellow button below that says close. So you click on the close button 2 times and you are done, right? So I click on the trade. Let me do it again. I click on the trade. I click on close position, and then I'll click on this yellow button, and then the trade will be closed, and then it will go back. It will go into my trading history, right? So you can see that on this particular trade, I am on minus $54, which is $54 loss. Then on this particular trade, I am on plus $1,495 profit, right? Plus $1,495 profit. So that's how to close a trade. Now, let me show you guys how to take partial profits. If you are given a trade and that trade has gone into profits, right? But it has not hit your take profits yet, you can also take partial. Like you can take, let me say you've made $100 on that trade. You can take $50 and still leave that trade to be running. You can take, I said reserve your questions, guys. Reserve your questions. Reserve your questions, right? So how to take partial profit. Sometimes you can be given a trade and that trade has not gone to your take profits yet, but maybe the person that gave you that trade can say, oh, book half profits, or they can say take partials, or they can say what's the other word? They can say move stop loss to entry points. So this is all you need to do when you hear things like that. It means that that trade has probably entered, let me say, for instance, $100 profit. Now, they want you to book $50 profit off. They want you to book half profit off and then still remain on the trade. So that means you have secured half profit for yourself. You have secured half of the profits for yourself. You are sure that that profit, you are leaving that trade with that profit. But then you are still on the trade. Just in case the trade still goes to your take profits, then it will go to your take profit and you still make more. But then if the trade reverses later, you have already secured $50 profit, right? You have already secured half profit. Then when that trade reverses, you are not going to be making any loss. There's no reason why you will make half profit on a trade and still make loss on that trade. It's not possible, right? So this is how to book half profits and then move your stop loss to your entry point. Once you move your stop loss to your entry point, you don't have any reason for making any single loss on that trade. So I'm just going to use this one as an example, right? Let me use this trade where I actually made profit as an example. Now, for instance, the person that gave me this trade, this was a personal analysis, right? But for instance, I was given this trade by somebody, right? Or by Solex or by Manara AI Scanner. And then this trade has entered this much profit and they're asking me to book half profit or take partials or move stop loss to entry. This is all I'm going to come here and do, right? I'm going to click on the trade and I'm going to click on close position, right? But I am not going to click on this yellow button again to close the position. I am going to edit first before closing the position, right? So I'm doing it again, how to book half profits or how to take partials, right? I click on the trade. I click on close position. I'm not going to just instantly click on the yellow button. I'm going to edit the stop loss and the take profit, right? Now, for this particular trade, your entry points, you move it to your stop loss. So what you have as your entry, that's what you are going to be putting in place of your stop loss. So your entry point is now your new stop loss. So you are not going to be making any loss on that trade, even if the trade reverses. Let me look for the entry points of this trade. Now you can see that the entry points of this trade is 334.46. Let me screenshot it so you guys can see it. So you see this number here? That's the entry points that I used to enter this particular trade. You can see this number here, 334.46, right? I'm going to delete this picture because I just wanted to show you guys. So that's my entry point. So I'm going to put in the value for my entry points. The value that I used to enter that trade, I'm going to be putting it in place of my stop loss. So I'm going to be clicking on this trade and I'm going to be putting in 334.46, right? Close position, stop loss. I'm going to be putting in 334 points what? I forgot saying, guys. 0.46. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting in my entry point into my stop loss, right? Then another thing I'm going to be doing is to edit my lot size. Now you can see I use 0.15 as my lot size. I'm going to be reducing it. Let me just reduce it by half. So if I'm reducing this by half, it will be 7.5, right? Let me just say, let me reduce it to 0.5. Let me just reduce it to 0.5, right? Let me reduce it to 0.5 because 0.15 is bigger than 0.5, right? 0.15 is bigger than 0.5. I can reduce this lot size to any number I want, right? I can reduce it to half. I can reduce it to a quarter. I can reduce it to anything I want. So if I reduce this lot size to 0.5, then I'll now click on the yellow button and then close the trade. Then half of the profits will now be in my, like, secured. Nothing is taking that profit away from you again. You have made it, you have made it, right? You have made, it's like securing profit, like securing half profits, just so that you don't make loss on that trade again. And then you have also secured half profit for yourself. So it's not every single time you have to wait for your trade to get to, it's not every single time. Yes, you are right. 0.05. It's not every single time. It's actually 0.05. I wanted to type. You are actually right. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not every single time you have to wait for your trade to get to your stop loss, your take profits before you exit the trade. No, you can always readjust your trade, book half profits, just so that you are secure, right? Now, I use 0.15 initially for this trade. So in order to reduce it, I reduce it to 0.05, right? Not 0.5, 0.05. Now, let me say I use 0.1 on this trade before. If I use 0.1 on this trade before, I can also, so if I want to reduce 0.1 by half, look at it, guys. 0.1 by half is going to give us 0.05. Let me do it. 0.1. If I want to divide it by half, right, divided by 2, that's giving us what? 0.05. So I can also use 0.05 if I use 0.1 before, right? If your lot size was initially 0.05, you can also reduce it. When you are doing this, you can reduce it to 0.02. Or you can reduce to 0.01, and just depending, like you can even practice this on your demo until you get it right before you now like start practicing it on your live account. So this is exactly how to book half profits. There's no other thing. There's no other thing. This is exactly how to book half profit, right? So if you do not understand this, you can always go back to the recording and always watch the recording. You can always go back and watch the recording. You can always go back because I'm recording this call, so you can always rewatch it. Don't worry. Even when we were doing Pythagoras theorem in school, we had to practice it multiple times to be able to get it right. So that's the same thing for this. You just have to watch the video maybe like 2-3 times and you will get it. But if you understand it, just type a 1 in the chat box. If you already understand it, just type a 1 in the chat box. If you already understand it, just type a 1 in the chat box. Somebody's asking, no, nothing will be done to the take profit. Now, this particular trade is supposed to have a take profit here already. This particular trade, I did not put a take profit, but normally you are supposed to have a take profit here, but nothing will be done to the take profits. The only thing you change is the stop loss. Change your stop loss to your entry price. Then change your lot size, reduce your lot size by either half or by a quarter, anyhow you want to reduce it. But just make sure you reduce it. And then then after doing those 2 things, then you click on the close button. Then you will see that half of the profits will be secured for you. And then even if that trade goes in reverse, you are not making any loss on that trade again. Then another thing I want to tell you guys now, for those of you that are always trading with 0.01, 0.01 is the smallest lot size ever. You cannot reduce 0.01. You cannot reduce 0.01. How do you divide 0.01? It might divide on a calculator, but you cannot reduce it on your trading account. 0.01 divided by 2. 0.000. 0.0, you cannot do this, right? So 0.01 is the smallest lot size. So if your lot size was already 0.01 when you took the trade, maybe you took the trade 3 times because there were 3 take profits, right? You can just go and close 2 of the trades. And then on the last trade, you move your stop loss to your entry. That's how you can book part profits if you are using 0.01. But most of the times, if you are using 0.01, you cannot book half profits. But if you are using 0.02, you can always change 0.02 to 0.01. That means you have divided it by 2, right? If you were using 0.05, you can change to 0.03 or 0. Just make sure you reduce your lot size. But if your lot size was already 0.01, you cannot reduce it. You just close the trade, take the money you have seen there and go, right? But then if you took it like 2-3 times, then you can close some of the positions and leave the other ones open. Then the ones that you have open, you just move your stop loss to your take profits. You move your stop loss to your entry point, and that's it. So this is how to book half profit. Just make sure you watch this video 2 times, 3 times if you don't understand. This is how to move stop loss to entry. This is how to take partials. I already showed you guys how to exit a trade. Let me show you guys how to do one-click trading, right? How to do one-click trading. So some trades are very, very fast. You want to make sure you are taking them very fast as they are giving it to you. So most of the time, you might not have time to start typing in take profit, stop loss. Before you finish typing, the trade has already left the point where it was at when they gave you the trade. So sometimes you want to make sure you are making use of your one-click trading. After making use of your one-click trading, then you now go and edit it and put in the stop loss and the take profit. Let me show you guys what I mean. Now, for example, we're giving a gold trade, right? I click on this gold trade and I go to the trade, right? One-click trading. So for one-click trading, you're not going to be doing this. For one-click trading, when you click on gold, do not click on trade. Because if you click on trade, it's going to take you to the part where you're going to have to start typing in your stop loss and your take profits. And what I'm trying to show you is how to take a trade very, very fast, right? Very, very fast. Abdallah's trades are very fast. You cannot take it with stop loss and you cannot do all those things, right? Some other trades are very, very fast. Gold trades are very, very fast. So for one-click trading, click on the trade. Do not click on trade. Click on charts. Click on charts. Now, when you click on charts, you are going to see two buttons at the top of your screen. Let me screenshot it so that you can see it properly. So you're going to see these two, it's not two buttons, this button. You're going to see this button at the top of your screen, right? Once you click on this button, your one-click trading is going to be activated, right? So let me do it again. Click on the pair. Do not click on trade, because if you click on trade, it's going to take you to where you put in your stop loss and your take profits. So instead of clicking on trade, click on the pair and click on charts. And then click on that button at the top right. I already showed you guys, right? Once you click on that button, mine is already activated. So once you click on that button, now you see that it wasn't there before. Now you can see that my one-click trading is activated. Now this is my one-click trading. Let me show you guys. This is one-click trading. Now for this particular buy and sell button, once a trade is given to you and you come here and you click on sell, it will automatically just sell. Like once you click on it, it has gone. Like you also have to be careful when you're using this one-click trading, because you might click on it and think that the trade has not activated. But if you go to your trading history, you see that that trade has already been activated. So when you're clicking on this one, once you're using one-click trading, you have to be very careful as well, because you might end up clicking one trade multiple times, thinking that it has not activated. So once you click on it, you want to make sure you are going back and you are checking, right? So for this sell, once you click on sell, the trade is activated. It does not require you to put in your stop loss and your take profits immediately. Once you click on buy, the trade is activated. Let me show you guys. I cannot show you guys because the market is closed. So you click on buy or you click on sell. You click on buy or you click on sell, right? Then after you have taken the trade, then you can now go to this place where it says trade, right? You can now go to this point here, which is this. You can now go to this point here to see if the trade has been activated, right? So once you take the trade on your one-click trading, you either tap on buy if you're told to buy, or you tap on sell if you're told to sell. Then you click on this trade button here. Then you will see if the trade has been activated, right? And then you will now click on the trade to now edit it, to now put in the stop loss and the take profit that you did not put initially. So this is how you're now going to put in the stop loss. So you now click on modify position, right? You click on modify position. Remember, you took this trade back. You did not put in stop loss, you did not put in take profits. So if you now want to put in the stop loss and the take profits after taking the trade, you click on trade, you click on the trade, then you click on modify position. Then you can see that it has brought out the part where you put in your stop loss and you put in your take profits. And then you click on modify and you are done. Guys, this thing is very simple. I think this is all of it. Is there any other thing? Like if you have questions, now is the time to drop your questions so that I can take them. And yeah, so I can take them by the time the market is open by midnight today. Chuku, you can always watch the recording, right? You can always watch the recording, and when you're watching the recording, you can even slow it down. If I'm too fast, you can definitely slow it down. You watch the recording again. So if you understand what I said, please type some ones in the chat box. If you understand, please type some ones in the chat box. Let me see the smart ones. I know we have smart people on this call. If you understand what I explained, please type some ones in the chat box. Exactly. And then if you do not understand, the call is being recorded. Watch it over and over again, and you would understand. Me repeating myself over and over again is just the same thing as you watching the recording over and over again, right? It's the same thing. So you definitely understand. So let me take your question, guys. Let me take your questions. For those of you that had questions when I was explaining, let me quickly take your questions so that the call will not be too long for those that are going to be watching the recording. So your lot size is up to you. I'm not going to tell you the lot size to use for your accounts. You can decide which lot size you want to use. For me, I do not use anything less than 0.05 because anything less than 0.05, when are you going to make the money? Like, when are you going to even make the resubscription fee back? So I do not use 0.05. Most of my mentees do not use 0.05. Sorry, do not use 0.01. It's very small, to be very honest. How do I get Manara signals? You have access to your Manara from your back office. What's the meaning of entry points? Entry points is the current market price where you are supposed to be entering your trade from. So for this particular trade that I'm on, look at my entry points. This is my entry points, 3334.46. So what that means is that the market price was at 3334.46 when I took this trade. That is what entry point means. That's what entry point means. How to calculate PIP is a discussion on its own. So you can download the PIP calculator and use it. You can download the PIP calculator, FX calculator. Can you be on one trade for 3 hours? Yes. So this particular trade, I've been on this trade since last week. I've been on this particular trade since, you can be on a trade for even 1 month. You can be on a trade for 5 weeks. You can be on a trade for 2 weeks. You can be on a trade for 24 hours, 48 hours. It's up. Every single thing is up to you. Somebody said, I'm based in the US. I can't use the same apps like those on the what? What do I do before I start? Every single, this app here, this MetaTrader app here, it is a universal trading app. Every single person that is trading, this is the app they are using. Be it US, UK, Canada, Hong Kong, China, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, every single place. This app is universal. This is the universal trading app that every single person is using. So even if you're in the US, you have access to it. Even if you're in the US, you have access to it. If I have given signal, how long does it take to expire? So if you were giving a signal, this is actually a good question too. If you were giving a signal, let me say I give you a trade, right? Let me say I give you a trade. Let me see. So you see that the entry point is given. When it says buy gold, you can see at 3337. The entry point is given, meaning when this trade was given to us, the price of gold was at 3337. So if you go to your trading app and the price of gold is still around that same price, so if you go, you can check it by going to your gold trade. So you were given a gold trade, you don't know if you should still take it or not, if the trade has expired or not. Just go to your trade, go to the gold, go to charts. When you go to charts, you can see the current price of the market. You can see the current price of the market there, right? You can see the current price of the market there. So you know if it is still around that price. So if it is still around that price, even if it's a little bit above it or a little bit below it, you can still take the trade. But if this trade has gone to a different price entirely, then you know that you're not supposed to take the trade. That means the trade it has left you or it has expired or whatnot, right? So you know that you're not supposed to take the trade. Give me a second. Give me a second. So how long does it take for the trade to expire? It depends on the if the market is moving very fast, the trade might have left you. So you just check. Just go to the trade, click on chart, and you will see if the market price is still at that point that was given to you. That's all you need to know if your trade is expired. Can I increase the amount in my demo account? Of course, you can log into your broker and increase from there. Go to your broker, click on the 3 dots, and then you will see there's an option there to increase the amount size of your account. Somebody said when closing a trade, must you click on the stop button twice? So let's try to close this trade. Let's try to close this trade. Now I click on I click on the trade, right? I click on close position. When you click on close position, you will see another yellow button below that says you should close. You have to click on it. If you don't click on it, how will it close? So yes, you have to click on it twice so that in case, so the reason for that is in case you mistakenly clicked on the close, it will not just automatically close like that. So this second button is like another extra verification to show that you are actually trying to close the trade so that your hand is not mistakenly clicking on it and your trade is just randomly closing like that. That will not be nice, right? That will not be nice. What What is the minimum investment amount after buying a package? You are not investing. You are funding your trading accounts by yourself. You are the one in charge of your trading account. You fund it with any amount you like and you start trading. I would recommend a minimum of $100 upwards. Even though it's still small, but I'll recommend a minimum of $100 upwards. So I think those are the questions for today. Why is it that SL is always more higher than, I don't understand. WhatsApp group, I don't understand. After moving, somebody said after moving your stop loss to your entry point and you close the trade, does that trade continue to run? Yes, exactly. You have booked half profits. The remaining half of the trade is going to continue running until it either hits your take profits or your break entry. So let me see if there's any other good question. Let me see if there's any other good question. So guys, most of you here are actually struggling with funding. That's your major problem. You are struggling with funding because you don't have good capital. Because when you don't have good capital, your trades, you're just going to be making $2, $3, right? For me, I have a very good account size. I can fund my accounts with $500 today, fund it with $200 tomorrow. Even if I blow it, I can fund it to another $1,000. I can fund my account anyhow I like every single week, right? A lot of you struggle with funding, and that is one of the most important things about trading. You have to have a good trading capital. It's just like you are starting a business and you are starting a business with 5,000 naira. Let me say you are starting pure water business and you are starting that business with 5,000 naira. How can you make the kind of money that will enable you pay your rent or pay or buy a car or like have like how can you make that kind of money? You cannot, right? From 5,000 naira. Now imagine someone else is starting that same pure water business with 500,000 naira. That person will make more money faster, more money that can like help them settle like serious bills, right? So I want to show you guys another way in which you can get funding, right? I'm not going to go into too much details about it, but if you are interested in it, all you have to do is contact your coach and they will get you started on it, or they will show you how to go about it, right? So for me, I make nothing less than $5,000 from this same Iconic, right? From the same Iconic, I started as a trader, right? I only started trading with Iconic, and then I was also introduced to the other side of the business, right? I was also introduced to the other side because I was also struggling with funding, right? Now, you can also get paid by Iconic, right? You can also get paid by Iconic every single week and then use it to fund your trading account. So that's why I said for me, I can fund with any amount I like at any time. Give me a second. Let me quickly share from my other screen so that I can show you what I mean. Let me quickly share from my other screen so that I can show you what I mean. I see your questions. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take your questions. Give me a second. Actually, I do not want this call to be too long. But give me a second. Let me just share from my other screen. Blue, make hosts. Okay. So I want to share from this other screen so that I can show you guys. Give me a second, guys. So I'm sharing my screen now, but let me quickly see those questions you guys had again. Let me quickly see them. How does one get signal through Manara? It's on your onboarding guide. So another thing, make sure you go through your onboarding guide. I will continue to emphasize on your onboarding guide because your onboarding guide has live videos, live sessions that we did like this, where I explain every single thing, like every single thing was explained on the onboarding guide, right? Now, if you don't go through the onboarding guide, you will still have a lot of confusions. You still not understand a lot of things, right? Can I put 0.05 lot size with $100? It's up to you. At the end of the day, you'll make more, but you can also lose more, but it's up to you. Is a way of making more money, basically. 0.0, me, I don't trade it anything less than 0.05, but then you can choose the one you want. How is Manara connected to Telegram? It is not. Give me a second. Let me quickly see some of your questions. Most of our signal channels that used to be on Telegram have been moved to the Solex app. So we didn't have the Solex app before, but we have the Solex app now. So most of the Telegram channels that you guys ask of, we don't have them anymore. We have them on the Solex now. We have most of the signal channels on the Solex app. Give me a second. Let me see if there's any other question that I can answer so that you guys can also get like proper understanding. Somebody said, what is the bonus you promised that is coming from XM Broker? XM Broker gives you a bonus on your deposits from $50 upwards. If you have an XM account here and you deposit $50, they will give you another extra $50 to use to trade. So making it $100. If you deposited $500, they'll give you another $500, making it $1,000 for you to use to trade, right? So that you have like a larger account size. Give me a second. Somebody said, how do you count the number of trades you can take in a day? If you are to take, say, 4 trades in a day, does taking 4 TPs on one single trade count as 4 trades a day? Yes, taking 4 TPs is like 4 trades. Of course, it's like 4 trades. Somebody said, please, does it mean that if you don't close a trade, it will not close by itself? If you have your stop loss and you have your take profit, it will close by itself by either hitting your stop loss or your take profit. So it can either hit your take profit and make you money or hit your stop loss. So it can close by itself. You can also close it manually too. Somebody said red means what and blue means what? Red means, I don't know what the red you're talking about. If it's the red and the blue button, the red button means you should sell. The blue button means you should buy. That's just what it means. So guys, I'm going to explain to you guys how you can also get funding, right? If you know that you want to make an extra source, if you want to, like there's an extra source of income in Iconic, right? Not just the trading side. For me, I do both, right? Me, I like money. I like money. I like to make extra money. There's no way I can see where I can make extra money and I will not go into it, right? I also started as a trader, but then I later got introduced to the other side of it where I also get paid by Iconic. Like Iconic credits me every single Friday. Every single Friday. I think I should just go to my Tiger Pay and show you guys what I mean by that. I get credited nothing less than 2 million naira every single Friday from Iconic, right? 2 million naira every single Friday from Iconic. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to show. I want to actually log into my Tiger Pay, but I don't want you guys to see my password. So I'm going to log into the Tiger Pay and then I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to log into the Tiger Pay and then I'm going to share the screen again. So this is what I mean by Iconic pays me every single Friday. For most people here, every single person, like most people started as a trader basically, but then got introduced to this part as well where they get paid by Iconic, right? I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you're interested in it, you get back to your coach. Your coach will show you how to do this, right? So this is my credit alerts from Iconic. You can definitely see Iconic on my screen, right? You can definitely see credit Iconic on my screen. Sorry, you can see another one here, credit Iconic, and you can see the dates as well, right? You can see the dates as well. Now let's just use this first one as an example. Now you can see where it says credit Iconic. Let me just do it like this. So you see the first one that says credit Iconic, $1,231. So this was how much I was paid on the 13th. 13th was on what? 13th was on Friday. Just this Friday that passed, I was paid 1,250. That's what I usually get paid. So it was just because of the charges that the crypto app took. So let me just calculate 1,250 times 1. Let me use 1.6. So that's 2 million naira, right? So every single Friday, I get paid 2 million naira to my Tiger Pay by Iconic, right? Because I also ventured into the other side of the business. I'm currently a Prodigy 5K. And a Prodigy 5K earns nothing less than 2 million naira weekly. So this is my current rank. This is me. This is my current rank. So you can see where it says Prodigy 5K, right? And then you can see where it says $5,000 a month and then $60,000 a year. Now this Prodigy 5K, let me just do the calculation. $5,000 a month times 1.6, 8 million naira monthly. So this is how much I make. This is how much Iconic pays me every single month, right? 8 million naira monthly, and you can also do it. So you can even come in and earn maybe 3K, because my former rank was 3K. I did this rank in like less than a month. I did this rank in less than 2 weeks, right? So for this particular rank, you're getting paid $3,000 every single month, right? $3,000 every single month. That's 5 million naira. Guys, imagine you're earning 5 million naira monthly. You can even load like 1 million naira in your trading account and use a very good lot size, right? I use a very good lot size. Somebody said, how did you do it? Don't worry, your coaches are going to be putting you through, right? Your coaches are going. So I'm just showing you guys this particular option because there are actually two ways to make money in Iconic, not just from the trading aspect. There's a second way you can also make money from Iconic, right? Your coach can put you through. That's why I said, just get back to your coach because this class is for how to copy and paste a trade. But I realize that a lot of people don't have funding. A lot of people don't have funding, and it is one of the biggest factors for why some people are not able to resubscribe in their next month, right? So I'm just showing you guys this option. You can also do it. You can see my credit alert comes in every single week. You can see there's one for 13th of June. There's another one for 10th of June. There's 7th of June. There's 2nd of, so every single week, basically. So now let me just give you guys, for instance, right? For instance, you see this is my current rank, which is $5,000 monthly. They do not wait till the end of the month to pay me $5,000. They pay me every single week. Now, let me show you guys what I mean. So $5,000, we have 4 weeks in a month, right? So $5,000 divided by 4. So this is how much I get paid every single week, 1,250. So that's why you can see 1,230 here, because like charges and everything, right? So 1,250 every single week. That's like 2 million naira every single week. Guys, imagine you are getting this every single week. You are going to be able to fund your account with good amounts, right? Instead of funding with $30, $20, $30, $20. So somebody said, what is the help for people that are new and they couldn't make profits in their first month? You can also go into this aspect. You can also go into this part of the academy. Let me show you guys. We actually have a team for that. We actually have a group chat for that, right? So if you are interested, your coach is going to be adding you. Your coach is going to be showing you what to do. Your coach is going to be showing you every single thing that you need concerning this aspect, right? Now, regardless of the fact that I'm earning $5,000, you can come in and earn like $1,000 monthly, $2,000 monthly, $3,000 monthly. It must not be $5,000, right? Even as I'm earning $5,000, we have people that are earning $25,000 monthly. We have somebody in this academy that the academy is paying $25,000 every single month. How much is $25,000 in naira? $25,000 times 1.6. Let me use 1.6. That's 40 million naira. We have somebody that earns 40 million naira every single month. And now, like I said, you are not paid monthly, you are paid weekly. So if you divide this by 4, so that's what, 10 million naira every single week. Guys, how amazing is that? Let me show you guys what I mean. So I'm just going to go into media. So now these are people that are earning from the academy, right? People that the academy is paying, like the academy is paying you minus your trading profits. Minus your trading profits, the academy is still paying you. So this is our Icon 24. She's earning $25,000 monthly, which is 40 million naira monthly. This is our vice president. Most of you wouldn't know him because you are not in this other side of the business. You are only in the trading side, right? You're only in the trading side. So let me show you guys the rank. So this is somebody that is currently a Prodigy 3K. She also started as just a trader, but now she's also doing this and getting paid $3,000 by the academy, right? Let me show you guys. There are other people. This is 6K. This is another person, $3,000 monthly. Let me show you guys. This is another person, $600 monthly. So that, like I said, guys, you can come in. There are different paychecks that you can actually earn for yourself. There's a lot of different paychecks. So the paychecks start from $600 monthly. There's $3,000 monthly. There's $5,000 monthly. There's $10,000 monthly. We have somebody on $10,000 monthly. Okay, so this is person, actually $12,000 monthly. You can see where it says Icon 12. So that's $12,000 monthly. How much is $12,000 in naira? So that's like 19 million naira monthly, right? Now, like I said, they don't pay monthly, they pay weekly. So I'm going to divide this by 4. So she earns what? 4.8 million naira every single week. So guys, you are already in a space where people are making money. You are already in a space where you can come in and you can make serious money for yourself. So you do not actually want to sleep. For me, right? I like to try new things. I like to try different things. If I see that, oh, people are making money here, I'd rather go and try it. If I fail, I know that I failed. And you get, if I failed, I know that I failed. But then it's better for me to try it than for me not to try it at all, right? It's better for me to try it than for me not to try it at all. So if you're interested in getting paid by Iconic, for those that are interested only, right? For those that are interested only, this is another extra stream of income. For those that want to stick to trading, maybe you only like one stream of income. That's good and fine. But for those of us that like money so much, we like to venture into other things as well. So this is another aspect of the academy where you can also come in and earn. You are not paying anything for this part. You are not paying anything for now, right? You're not going to be paying, you're just going to be starting, and then you're going to be making money. Your coach is going to be putting you through, basically, so you do not have to worry about anything. I wish I could see the compensation plan so I can just show you guys the plans, but yeah, that's it. Somebody said I'm interested. Yeah, get back to your coach. John, who is your coach? Just text your coach and then they will get you started. Text your coach and then they'll get you started. Text your coach and then they'll get you started. Let me see. Are there any questions? Let me take some questions before I go. Are there any questions? Let me take some questions before I go. Somebody said, please, how do I reach you? I'm interested in getting paid. Chuku, who's your coach? Just text your coach. Text the person that signed you up. Text the person that signed you up, right? And they'll be showing you how you can also get paid by Iconic Weekly. Text the person that signed you up. Manara AI bots on Telegram. Manara AI bots on Telegram. You can connect it from the videos on your onboarding guide. Do I need to deposit on my broker account to get the number? I don't understand that question. Who's your coach, Chuku? If you actually want to reach me, I am also on the trading group chat as Coach Ibibi. I'm also on the trading group chat as Coach Ibibi, so you can definitely text me and I'll connect you to your coach. Give me a second. So we know how we have ways where it's very easy to withdraw from our Tiger Pay. I withdraw from my Tiger Pay straight to my account, so that's very easy. Somebody said, can somebody that is not a member participate on the Prodigy? Are you not a member? Oko Godi, are you not a member? Somebody said, I'm your coach. If I'm your coach, all you have to do is text me. If I'm your coach, that means you definitely have my phone number. So text me and tell me I'm interested in getting paid by Iconic. So for those of you that are interested in getting paid by Iconic, when you text your coach, tell them, hi coach, I'm interested in getting paid by Iconic, and they'll know what to do. Let me see if there's any more question. Okay, she said, I'm interested and you are my coach. Send me a message. Please, how do I reach you? Send me a message. Olushola, this is not for everybody. You can stick to what you're already doing. This is not for everybody. Like I said, personally, I got started as a trader only, and then I got introduced. For me, I like to try different streams of income, right? Different streams of income. So you can try it. If you do not want to do it, it is not by force. It is not for everybody. Like I said, it's not for everybody. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if there's any other important question so I can take it before I go. So I think that's all for now. Okay, I think that's all the questions for now. Somebody said, please, I'm unable to fund my account due to financial issues. Is there any way? I just showed you guys a way. I literally just showed you a way. Text your coach if you want to get paid by Iconic so that you can use from your pay to be funding your trading account. So how to make a deposit? Just log into your broker. Log into your broker, click on deposit and make your deposit. If you're having issues with deposit, chat your broker up. Your broker is the best person that can show you how to make a deposit, not your coach. Okay, so thank you guys for joining. I really hope you learned one or two things. I'm also going to be sending in the recording. To the group chat. If there's anything you don't understand, you can definitely rewatch the recording. Thank you, Ochuko. You're welcome. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, every single person that joined. I really hope for you guys to take your trades very, very well, very, very effectively. and make money. Like, I want every single person to be profitable on this group, right? I cannot be making money alone. I cannot be making money alone. I want every single one of you to be making money as well. So try to follow your onboarding guide. Number one, that's number one. Try to follow your onboarding guide, and also try to rewatch this video if there's anything that I explained that you do not understand. See you guys in the team, and I cannot wait to see your success stories. Bye, guys.